Call me Stephanie Mills. I feel good all over. This is Mike Diamond.
This is Ms. Matinga. One of our fabulous, sensual, homosexual viewers just sent us the question, gay holes.
Gay holes.
No preamble, nothing more, just gay holes.
So gay holes. I generally approve.
I approve. I love a good gay hole. I have been known to stick my tongue in a gay hole. And I also feel that there should be no shame in the hole. Well, I always wake up, and
in somebody's gay hole.
In somebody's gay hole.
Yeah.
I've also been known to take a small hand mirror and take a look at my hole.
Yes.
And just sort of
small hand mirror.
A small hand mirror. It makes it look like a huge planetary disturbance.
You know when you go into like an amusement park and they have those like warped mirrors in the fun houses? Have people ever turned around and looked at their hole in one of them distorting mirrors, and what did they do?
I think a more dangerous question would be, has a person not been looking in the mirror and their hole looks like that? And the answer would be yes, after every black party.
Yes.
The hole is an orifice of love.
The hole is the window to the soul.
And you want to keep it clean, you want to keep it healthy, and you want it to have fun.
You want to keep it tasty. You want to keep it busy.
And you know what? I have had some tasty holes.
Yeah, be proud of it. That doesn't mean I want it up in my face.
It doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't, however. And also, if you're a loyal viewer of our zany little vlog here, then you know that Miss Matinga is a fisting top and that I dig hole. I'll dig in it. I'll roughage around. I'll carry on. So gay hole.
What's all this madness with people like referring to holes as donut?
Yeah.
Like the powder donut?
Yeah.
Like a powder donut's like a old butthole, right?
No, mama. The powder donut is when you take a bunch of cocaine and you put it in some dude's butthole till he throws a fart and the whole thing just looks like an enormous sweaty powder donut.
You heard of the glazed donut?
The glaze.
Well, girl, that's when a hole be sweaty, and a jelly donut is when it's bloody.
What if it's sweaty and bloody? Huh, that's a Krispy Kreme.
Now, bitch, if you was someone that got a lopsided hole, that's called a cruller. If it's a donut with sprinkles, that means that motherfucker got the HPV virus.
The HPV virus?
Yeah, girl, little bumps.
The human papilloma virus.
The human papilloma virus. I think you can figure out the Boston cream donut. And of course, there's the infamous donut burger, which is a post-fisting prolapse.
Oh, don't sleep, honey. Don't sleep. That's food right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? There's nothing more boring. Then like you pick up some cute guy somewhere at the club. We always say at the club. It seems like we go to the club all the time.
In 11
I haven't walked into the club in 10 years. But you pick up some gay guy somewhere at the bookstore, at the club, and like the only like trick in their sexual repertoire is like sucking your dick. Like that's there's nothing more boring than that. Some dude that just wants to blow you. Like, honey, you got to give me something, honey. I need something. I need some, ring around the nip. I need some hole. I need you to do something. I need you to paint a picture. Create a palette, don't just give me one taste. This is a rainbow right here, and it could very easily turn into a reading rainbow. Okay.
So what you're saying is that, indeed, not all gay men are hole obsessed. Sometimes they just want to munch trade.
Sometimes they just want to munch trade, but like have some tricks in that sexual bag, okay? That's actually what I was getting to. It doesn't actually need to be necessarily about the hoe, but you can't but you got to give me something.
But is gay hoe different than like other kinds of hoe, like straight hoe or like
oh my god,
bi hoe or
bi hoe?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like that. I don't know why.
I think maybe straight guys are not really aware of they hoe because they don't want to be aware of they hoe.
Exactly.
I might be aware of they hoe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know that like that sometimes after a good bout of lovemaking I feel hoe.
You know how like straight men, like for them sometimes the butthole is the no-fly zone. Don't go there. Don't touch it. Right. Because it's kind of gay panic. Although there are straight guys that love getting fingered and
no-fly zone.
Dildoed.
But then there are those gay guys that they don't wash it enough, and there are flies in the zone.
Girl, when I first heard of the sexual offender registry, I thought that meant guys that don't wash their ass and they want you to rim them, because I do find that sexually offensive.
Oh, wait, you mean it's not?